Hello, everyone. Pete over here. We're gonna start out cool 3 items today. We're gonna start out with this vintage Radio Shack. I'm not gonna take it out of the box because it's in a 2-piece styrofoam and it's very hard to put it back in. It's a cassette tape player recorder. I gotta say that this is it has to be like late 80s unit. Let me pop that on the screen here actually. This I paid $10, sold for $60 with $10 shipping, and literally it took a week to sell. If you find this kind of stuff in original box, and I don't believe this was new. I think it was maybe used once or twice, but original box, we put down that it's an open box unit, but in mint condition. This stuff, when it's in the box, will sell extremely well for good money and really quickly. So great find on this. Now, Radio Shack wasn't the best brand at all back in the day, but still, collectors want the original box, so good flip on that. Next is this Rotozip. Anytime I get these Rotozips and they're nice and clean, they will bring good money. Now this one looks like it's never been used. The original little hose for it is still sealed. All the attachments looked very clean. It looked like it hasn't been used. And the unit itself is like super clean, right? Normally when they come in, they all dusty, and because guys use them to cut drywall and different things with it. This one is brand new condition, sold for very good money. Paid $20 for this, sold for $80 with $15 shipping. Yeah, Rotozip is pretty sought after brand. And even when it's used, just make sure it's pretty clean. Clean it up as best as you can. Guys will pay up for this. There's a lot of guys that like this brand, like to use this, especially drywall guys. Very, very useful tool. Sold for very good money. 80 bucks, $15 shipping. Like it. Now this next item, as you guys can see here, 2 of them, big flip, sold for $600. These tubes from 1945 sold for $300 each. So let's see which one we're gonna pop up first. I think we're gonna do, they're actually both the same. The boxes are a little bit different, so I'm really gonna show only one because they are identical tube inside. US Navy CUE 838, and it's pretty cool that these are original boxes. It says on it vacuum tube CUE 838, United Electronics Company, Newark, New Jersey, and it says that this one will run for 1,000 hours. And the material that this is wrapped in, it's pretty cool too, because it's this, like, I don't know, it's paper, and inside it's got these goofy looking another paper, like almost a tissue paper, except it's brown. Isn't this amazing how it's wrapped? So I'm gonna actually hold it in this paper so I don't put any fingerprints on it or anything like that. So this is the tube that it goes in, probably to some kind of vintage radio, some kind of transmission radio that, you know, military would have back in the day. This is from 1945, pretty unique. You don't find stuff like this very often. I actually had, I think, either 6 or 7 of these, and we sold them off over the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, long time. Special buyer needs to come along to buy stuff like this. Average person is not buying things like that, but it's definitely worth the wait. We made the money already on the first few that we sold, so I was okay with waiting for the right buyer on these. I absolutely love selling vintage things like this, you know, and the history that comes with it, it's unbelievable. So this is a wonderful flip. You know, I only in my career selling vintage electronics and tubes. Maybe this is like maybe the third time I came across stuff that it's this old from World War II era, and it's designed for US Navy components. So pretty amazing find. It does even have, look, Navy, US Navy logo on it on these boxes. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. And it's got a date right there stamped. January 1945. US Army, US Navy tube. Fantastic clip. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one.